Hello, wonderful people. Welcome to this math class again. Look at exponential challenge of this kind are always very simple. They are very easy to handle. Okay. The only challenge here, which is not even a challenge, is that at the end of the day, we're going to verify the answer. So stay from the beginning to the end of this class to see how we verify the answer, the root to this challenge. Okay. So we take our solution here now. The question reads 5 to the power of m plus 5 to the power of m plus 5 to the power of m equal to 555. 555. So what is the value of m here? The first thing we do here is because here we have 5 to the power of m and they are the same. So we just factor out 5 to the power of m from the system. So this is going to give us our 5 to the power of m. If we use this to divide this is going to give us 1 plus same thing here will give us 1 plus same thing here will give us 1. Everything equal to 5, 5, 5. Easy. So if we add up everything here, that will give us 3. So we're going to have here 3 times our 5 to the power of m equal to 5, 5, 5. Easy. Let's divide through by 3. So if we divide through by 3, we equally divide this side by 3. So 3 here, we have our 5 to the power of m left. So this equals to 3 here will give us 1, 3 here will give us 1, remainder 2, bring the 2 to this side to give us 27. So 3 to 25 rather. So 3 into 25, that will give us 8, remainder 1. So we have here 8. Bring the 1 to this other side to give us 15. So 3 to 15 will give us 5. So we have here 185. 185. Easy. Now look at this here. We cannot express this in base 5. So what we do here is easy. We just have to log both sides of the equation. But I prefer taking the log to base, these base I have here, not to base 10. Again, taking it to base 10 will still give you the answer, right? Good. Or we can equally ln both sides of the equation. But here, let's take log to base 5. So taking log to base 5, this is going to give us log our 5 to the power of your m, there base 5, equal to, we do same thing here, we have log 185 base 5. Now from here, before I'm going to handle this power here, rather, then I'm going to split this, okay? This is 185, and 185 can be written as 5 times 37, okay? So let's go ahead and rewrite this. So this is going to give us our log 5 to the power of m base 5. This is equal to our log, our 5 times 37, then base 5. Let's put this in bracket. Good. Now we can apply some laws of logarithm. Here we're going to take the first two laws we're going to apply here. The first one is called the power law. Okay? The power law says that when you have your log, if you have your log, let's take log p all to the power of your a, that says move this to this side, and so this is going to give us 8 times our log, our p here. Okay, base 10, base 10. Okay, so in the word, we're going to move the whole of this to this side here. Easy. Here we have multiplication here, so we're going to apply the multiplication law, and it says that when you have your log, this time, let's take PQ, log PQ, base 10. This is equal to your log P, the plus your log, your Q. Base 10, base 10, base 10, all true. So we can split this, we can rewrite this. That's what it implies. So if we do this, this is going to give us our M times our log 5, base 5. This is equal to log 5, base 5, there, plus log 37 base 5. Easy. Okay, so let's go ahead again. Now look at this. We're having log 5 base 5 here. So what does that mean? We consider the law which is called the same base law of logarithm. And that law says that when you have your log, your a base your a, this is equal to what? 1. Provided your a is not equal to 0. So this is not 0, this is not 0, so that law can take its effect. So this will now give us our m times 1 will give us m on this side, and this first expression here will also give us 1 plus, here we're going to have log our 37 base 5. Easy. We can leave our answer in this format, okay? But again, for us to get this in our calculator, it's not easy. So we have to convert to the natural base, which is base 10 or base E. So what we do here now, we can come to what we call the change of base law. We say that when you have your log, let's take log, your AB, okay, A base B, and we want to change to base C or base D. Okay, let's take to base X. So this is going to give us here our log A base X all over our log B base X. Okay, now look at this here now. So we want to change to our natural base where we can impute the figures in our calculator and get our answer straightforward. And so this is going to give us here our 1 plus log 37 base 10 all over our log 5 base 10. Easy. So we can, now we can punch this in our calculator and get a specific figure. Also do that same thing in here and get another figure. Then from there, we can do our manipulation and then get our answer. And whatever we have from here, after the division, add it to this, then you put it into this system, it gives you the answer to what we have in here now. But again, we can still simplify this further. Okay, how do I mean? We can find the LCM of both quantities here. And so if we find the LCM, this will give us here log 5 base 10 plus log 37 base 10 here, is base 10 here, all over log our 5 base 10. Okay, this is another format of presenting this solution. Okay, so this is the final solution to our simplification. But here we want to check for the answer if the answer actually satisfies the original equation. So what is our equation here? So we're going to take our check here. So check. So we're going to have here our 5 to the power of, are we going to impute the whole of this into the system? Yes, we can do that. But let's come to a concise format of it. Look at this. Let's use this very one. Okay, so because it is from here we got to this place here. So this same thing as your 1 plus our log 37 base 5. This is for the first one. There plus our 5. This is 5 to the power of bracket 1 plus log 37 base 5 plus bracket there plus 5 to the power of our 1 bracket plus log 37 base 5 close bracket. This is equal to 5, 5, 5. Now we just have to open up this expression we have in here now. Applying the law of indices, which says that when you have your A, okay, you have your A to the power of your M, there plus N, this is N please, this is equal to your A to the power of your M times your A to the power of your N. So if we apply this law, we can rewrite this expression here now. So this is going to give us here our 5 to the power of 1 times 5 to the power of log 37 base 5 plus 5 to the power of 1 times 5 to the power of log 37 base 5 plus 5 to the power of 1 times 5 to the power of log 37 base 5, everything equal to 5, 5, 5. Then what do we do here now? Look at this expression we have here now. This we go with this log base 5. This 5 we go with this log base 5. This 5 we go with this log base 5. So we are now left with 5 to the power of 1, which is what? 5. And this is going to give us 5 times, we are left with 37 37 there plus here 5 times 37 there plus 5 times 37 then everything equal to 5 5 5. Okay, so let's continue here. Okay, so I believe this is divisible, right? Okay, now 5 times 7, that will give us 35. So let's put in 5 here, carry our 3. 5 times 3 will give us 15, plus 3 will give us 18. So carry 1. Here we have 1, okay? Then that will give us our 18. So this will now give us 18. So the next one will also give us 1, 8, 5. The next one will give us 1, 8, 5. Everything equal to 5, 5, 5. Let's just observe this space here, right? Okay. So from here, let's add up this. 5 plus 5, 10 plus 5 will give us 15, carry 1. 8 plus 8 will give us 16, plus another 8 will give us 24, plus the 1 you carry will give us 25. Carry 2 this time around. So 1 plus 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3, plus the 2 you carry is 5. So we have 5, 5 is equals to 5, 5, 5. So this shows that the answer which we got, which is this very guy here, when simplified down to this point here, actually satisfy the original equation. So this brings us to the end of this math class. If you learned something from this video tutorial, drop it into the comment section. You have any question with regard to the steps I applied in solving this, also leave it in the comment section. I'm going to meet you in the comment section. See you in our next class. Till then, keep winning. Remember, Jesus does love you, and all of us at Online Maths TV love you dearly. Bye for now.